Thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Review channel of YouTube. Thomas Metal 75 here for Massachusetts Beer Reviews. And today we have a Doublebock from the Troegs Brewery. This is the Trogenator Doublebock. Here's that horned-looking devil demon, kind of a European Scandinavian guy. They say on the bottle and on the website at troegs.com, monks had fasting figured out. No food, no problem. Just drink a Doublebock. It's thick and chewy with intense notes of caramel, chocolate, and dried stone fruit. Nader, as we call him, serves as a tribute to this liquid bread style. It's 8.2% alcohol by volume. It's 25 IBUs. And they use Magnum, German Northern brewer hops. And for all you that may not know, a Bock and a Doppelbock are considered lager-style beers. And they say on the Troegs.com website to serve the beer in a lager glass, although they show a picture of it in more of a snifter. So I'm just going to use a tulip-style glass, because maybe it will create a bigger head and allow for more aromas to come out. Since it is a 8.2% beer, I'm assuming there's going to be some aromas there to take hold of. Here is the Troegs Independent Brewing Cap. Now they've redone, it seems to me, they've redone some of the Troegs stuff. Again, here's the bottle label. They used to not have this look to it. I kind of like the older look and not this hand-drawn thing, but it's okay. I do not believe that I've had the Trogenator before from Troegs. But I didn't get much of a head on that at all, even when I tilted it to the side like you're supposed to. Didn't get much of a head. And what I'm getting is a very dark red. They say bronze on the bottle for color, but this is not bronze to me. It's that dark ruby red. Has some rust kind of notes. Maybe that's where the bronze comes from, but I think it's dark ruby red. And again, no head to really speak of on that beer. And I'd say it's pretty well filtered with some bubbles streaming up. So let's get a nose on the Trogenator. Let's see what it's about. And it does have a clean lager yeast kind of a scent, and I mean it is a lager, so that makes sense. There are sweet notes of the caramel and the toffee. I also get a molasses or a brown sugar kind of a note, and the brown bread. It's got a spicy kind of a hop note to it, and some brown bread and some maltiness to it. So let's dive right into the Trogenator from Troegs Brewery. They are in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Cheers. And immediately I'm getting some upfront sweetness, a malty kind of a sweetness. It definitely has that molasses or brown sugar kind of a feeling sugariness to it. Again, it being a Doublebock style beer, it does have a good amount of a malty brown bread kind of a taste overall. It does have that clean lagering type taste and finish. There is a slight bit of a souring note, only slightly to me, as it finishes. But yeah, if you like big chewy malts, you would probably really like the flavor profile here. Really, I guess it is kind of a toast, and not toasty. It's got that roasty, sort of a nutty kind of an aspect as well to it. It's definitely, to me, it doesn't even compare to the Doublebock from Samuel Adams. I think that was a little bit of a fuller-bodied beer and a little bit of a more enjoyable experience. Let me get to that mouthfeel. The mouthfeel to me is a straight-up medium. But even for it being, what, 8.2%, I still think it's on the thin and watery, on a thin and watery side, but it is a medium-bodied beer. It's a crisp, clean, and somewhat refreshing beer. I'd say it's pretty refreshing for that style and for it being 8.2%, but I wouldn't really want it on a hot day. It doesn't make sense to me. It's got a good amount of carbonation. It's very crisp, and it's only a little bit sticky, and it's only a little bit chewy, but again, like I said, in the flavor, it has that chewy, malty sort of a aspect to it, which is kind of interesting. But let me give another sip out of the Trogenator and give you my final thoughts and grades. I'd say that the flavor is about the same from sip to sip. Again, you gotta like a little bit of a sweeter beer, and you really gotta be a darker roasted, not dark roasted, but that toasted, nutty, roasty, big caramel sweet malts. It's a very malty forward beer, and it's not quite as full-bodied, say, as the Samuel Adams Doppelbock or the Spaten Optimator or the Polliner's Doppelbock, or even, obviously, even the Celebrator from Eyinger. But, I mean, for what this is, for it being an 8.2% Doppelbock with a pretty easy time to drink it, I'm going to give it a B overall. I just wish it had a little bit of a larger mouthfeel, a little bit more of a heft to it, a little bit more of a complexity to it. But for it being, I think it's an all-year-round beer by Troegs, and it being 8.2%, it's a very easy and smooth to drink beer, and you can definitely tell that it's of the lagering style of beer. So, again, I'm going to give this one a B, probably around an 84 to 85. It's alright. And until next time, this has been the Massachusetts Beer Reviews, reviewing the Troegs Trogenator Doublebock. Cheers, everybody.